Joaquín Marias from Argenta Silver. Joaquín, thanks for joining us.
Thanks to you. Thank you very much.
So let's start talking about silver. The price of silver, it's at that $36 level. It's had a good year. I think that a lot of people thought it would have done even more than this, given what gold has done. Now, you're CEO of a silver company. What's going through your head right now when you think about what's happening with the price of silver?
Well, it's not that much of the price of silver what it's coming into my mind. I was recently in Spain and I bought this beautiful Roman coin, you know. I was curious, so I started digging in. Funny so is that the Romans, they used to have a ratio of 12-1 silver gold, right? That's not that far from what it's in nature. In nature, you have a ratio of 19-1.
Okay.
So these people 2,000 years ago, without any knowledge, they were very close to what it's really in nature, right? The average for the last 500 years of the ratio has been approximately 25-1.
Yeah.
So if you think what's the ratio today, it's crazy. We are very close to 100-1, right?
Yeah.
Or 90-1. So everything tends to come back to the natural levels. That's how we work, how we behave, and how nature is. So I guess that at some point that ratio will have to come back. And if you do the math, then the silver price should be much higher.
So what do you think has driven the buying in the recent months?
Well, silver, it's obviously an industrial metal. We see that there is a huge deficit of it in the market. So the supply is not close to the demand at all. And there is plenty of currency, you know, and so it's been considered now a safe haven. We are here in the United States. I'm talking to people, and people is starting to realize how safe is to stack metal, to keep the metal in a vault, and they are also realizing of the upside potential of silver. So I think that we will see more industrial demand, and we will see more currency or bullion demand.
So let's talk about Argenta Silver. That's the company that you're here representing. What's the high-level overview of the company?
Well, this is a company that it's warm. It came out of the oven in October last year. So we formed this company in October of 2024 after I identified an opportunity in August. So in between August and October, we managed in 60 days to put everything together. The opportunity that I identified, it's a project that it's located in the north of Argentina in the province of Salta. This is a project with a 45.3 million ounces of pure silver on the indicated category and 4.1 million ounces on the inferred category at 417 grams per ton. And on the indicated category, the grade is 480 grams per ton. The project, we acquired it with all the infrastructure in place, with 60 kilometers of roads, a camp for 100 people. Externally, it has as well a railroad, a power line, a road, and a gas pipeline coming to the project. So it has all the infrastructure for the future, for the current stage that we are, that it's an exploration stage. And as I told you, we acquired this in October, or we started the company in October. So far, until now that we are almost mid-July, we are a company with a market cap of approximately $75 million. Very new. We still making our team grow, and it's going really, really well. We are actually drilling in the property. It's very challenging because it's winter down there. The altitude of the project is approximately 4,500 meters. And we are drilling in the middle of the winter. We don't want to waste any time, so we are taking full advantage of the resources that we have. We are fully cashed up. We have $11 million in the bank, no pending payments and no debt. So our financial situation is really, really good.
So how much drilling are you guys intending to do this year?
So this year, and that's a tricky question when we say this year.
Yeah.
So now we are going to drill only 4,000 meters until probably September or October.
Okay.
In Argentina, the summer is starting by October.
Okay.
And the summer in Argentina will last in between October and April. So on this stage, we are planning to drill only 4,000 meters. And the idea of this is that we are building the foundations of the Argenta Silver that we want to see in the future. So when we acquire this project, the Kivar project, I took a step back and I say, okay, let's take a moment, let's collect all the information, let's relog the historical drill core, let's understand what we have in our hands, and we will drill just a little bit to understand those targets that we are defining from this work that we are doing. So these are the foundations, and the 4,000 meters are part of the foundations. I hope that during the summer of Argentina, in between October and April, we can drill much more. I hope, or I envision, at least 10,000 meters of drilling, and that it's going to be more exploratory. And that's another thing. We want to revert the past ideas. The previous owner, they mostly allocated 75% of their drilling into resource definition. So the resource is already there. We want to revert that. We want to start exploring more. We already know that there are almost 50 million ounces combined of pure silver, and we will go out to explore this. Only 1% of the property has been thoroughly explored.
What's the long-term vision for the company?
Well, the long-term vision is to take a methodological approach. I want to see organic growth, which is something that you don't see that often in many companies. There are many companies in the market that they will jump into projects completely blindly, and they will just, explore without real goals. Our goal here, or my idea, is to increase the ounces of the project by discovering them. So the upside potential of this project is huge. It's an immense volcanic complex. It's a massive volcanic complex. And as I told you, only 1% has been thoroughly explored. So the upside potential is huge, and we believe that there are many more ounces out there to be discovered. So in the incoming month, what the public will see is a news release from this season. We hope to have a continuous flow of news. And then they will see a plan of exploration that is going to be very conscious, with a very good approach in a methodological way, in a systematic way. And as I said, we want to see here organic growth of the project.
All right, well, Joaquin, thanks very much for sitting down with us here. I know all these silver names, and there's not that many of them, if we're being honest, but they all get a lot of interest from our audience. They love silver because there's not that many opportunities. So I'm sure you're going to become a household name within the silver equity investment community. So we appreciate you hopping on here, and let's catch up at either Beaver Creek or the next Rules Symposium.
Of course. And for your audience, they have to know that there are not many pure silver projects. This is 100% silver. We have no lead, no zinc, no copper in there. So there are not that many. So this is the rarest one for sure.
Amazing. Thanks, Joaquin.
Thank you.